敌人追击，电话那个响，开个狂会议，先给一下账户，再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，读玩来往从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 HOT F4P 投射 B2K 海豹部队天地会 M 会 B 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡
头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的法拉利我是个你是小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把雪球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你算牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，
足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛 ，A1， 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个狂会议。给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，读玩来往从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
毛带头顶着香蕉仔，看到我们出门拦着门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜，倒进水晶玻璃杯，一瓶酒的价格给了，这就是同在那味儿。
Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster.
Yeah.
Going to my
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ball is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Crafty scorer off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Here's Miles. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Now here's Brooks. That's tipped.
Who's watching here?
Spill that juice.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Memphis ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And you see the team first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
Ball against James. Brooks from outside knocks down the triple. Brooks has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Miles, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Driving to the basket. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the inside, Houdini. Here's Davis, and he makes it on the layup. Davis has got his second basket.
The defense can't match AD's physicality. He muscles his way to the second chance shot.
To the middle. Here's Ball. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 3-point game. Jackson finds Ball down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
NBA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. He's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And no good. Now Memphis. And Brooks outside. Pass to Ball. Shoots from the baseline. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Timeout called. Memphis.
It may be players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To the paint. Here's Conchar. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Anderson. And he buries his first look.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The drive by Morant. Banked it in off the glass.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
To the inside. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And here's Memphis. They trail by 3. And he gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
1:14 left to play in the first. And Morant over to help. Pass to Jones. Tillman in the post. Defended by Harden. Conchar, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young finds Harden. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Conchar. Five on the clock. Back to Anderson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ball no good. Memphis leading. Outside, Anderson. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Clark against Ball. Soft touch off the glass.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Make some noise! Substitution for the Grizzlies.
And here's James. For 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And here's Memphis. trailing by 2. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Ball. And it's Bain in at the 2.
Talk to anyone who has guarded Curry, they all talk about his movement. He never stops moving on offense.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Conchar, good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
With Curry and his movement, he has to do it in order to get open.
The movement, BA, makes him easy to play with. Says a lot about his incredible conditioning, an underrated part of his greatness.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Bain. And it's Memphis with another.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Timeout called, Memphis. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Conchar. Bain's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. The shot by Miles, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now, delivering a pinpoint pass.
Here's Houdini. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Harden, the pass to James. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Adams checked in for Memphis.
Substitution for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
Brooks outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on LeBron James.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
First one falls.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
And so he hits both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ball against Harden. From deep. And they get it back. James outside. Oh, he's way off from outside. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Houdini. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Adams. Ball outside. Down low. Davis with a rebound. Jackson's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Shoots from 12. No good off the glass. Oh, swiped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Davis. Finished off the break. Davis has got 6 points.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
On the wing, Brooks. Check by James. Offensive rebound. Rejected by James. Here's Harden. Drops one in from the wing. And now it's a 4-point Memphis lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run. Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Davis. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. 7 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Timeout called, Memphis.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ball to the middle. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Memphis. They lead by 4.
You know, out of Michigan State, Xavier Tillman, a winning player. He won't shock you with his athleticism, but I think he'll be in this league for a very long time.
We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Conchar's got 11.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Timeout called, Memphis. You know, in college, Smitty, Tillman was one of the most effective players in the nation. Why do you think he fell to the second round?
You know, I think it was some concerns about his upside, but those are gone right now. Right from his rookie season, he's showing he should have gone higher.
So both teams changing it up here. Conchar's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Antetokounmpo outside. From deep, Morant sinks it. What range from downtown. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game. Inside, here's Conchar, and he jams it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jones with the ball. Young's there. Jones misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Durant with the bucket.
It is unreal how consistent Kevin Durant is from range. He'll go to the arc any chance he gets.
Outside, Anderson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. From deep 3-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. Stephen Curry getting it done for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. When we pick up our activity, we got to get some stops, got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out Memphis. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game. We've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Houdini in it to 5, down low.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with ball. And it's Conchar in at the 3, a small forward. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's James on the wing. Over Adams. Shot's good by James. James has got 7.
Gotta be more aware of LeBron from these in-between spots. He's money from there.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Bane. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
LeBron James with the
attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Memphis trailing here. Here's Bane. He's got 13. Ball outside. That 3's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A., he's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
Timeout call, Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Goes up off the inbound. They get it back. Harden against Ball. And then Harden with the jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Brooks. 7 points in the game. Jackson with it. Picked up by James. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Brooks has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. To the middle. Here's Davis. Out to James. From deep. The offensive rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
James against Brooks. Here's Houdini. The shot no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. To the inside. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And Davis with the block.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Ball against Harden. And it's Ball off the drive. And Davis with the block. Here's Houdini. He's got 11. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 14.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's Jones in for Bain. Timeout called. Memphis.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Tillman's checked in for Ball. Brooks with it. 7 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Jones.
2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Antetokounmpo for 3. That's in there. Davis. With the assist. Antetokounmpo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside, Anderson. Here's Tillman. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And that one's good. Irving.
Shoot first kind of guard. Kyrie Irving doesn't waste any time.
Brooks from outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
58 seconds left in the third. Knocked loose. Curry with a steal. And here they come. Here's Davis. And it's Tillman with a rebound. To the left side wing. There's the 3. And Anderson gets the 3. Anderson's got 7 points.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
And a deep 3 from Curry. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Clark. Brooks outside. Outside Jones. And Irving comes to help. Clark with it. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Stephen Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 3. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Knocks it down from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Clark, no good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Irving for 3. The shot no good. And here's Memphis now. Here's Brooks. Oh, denied by Durant.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Clark. Bain, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Ball in for Jones. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And Davis with the block. From deep three-point range. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Memphis with it. It's stolen by James. Ball with a steal. Here's Bain. Ball outside. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
The ball goes to Memphis. Substitution for Memphis.
The home team on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Knocked away. Brooks against James. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Looking to end the run. Adams. Rebound by Mr. Clutch.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Smitty, we're seeing so many players raising their voices for social justice, more so than in years past. Why do you think that is?
Well, salute to all these players. Not only these players, we all must do our part. And I am thankful and love watching these young players in this era take social justice and put it in the forefront.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Adams. Craig comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Bain. And James is subbed in for Ball.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, poked away. James, outside. Back to Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Craig. Launches it. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
At 6'10", Davis can survey the defense and find just the right passing angle.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Give him 20.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Going inside. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here is James. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter here. And Biyombo slams it home.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Davis. And he drops it in from the low post.
I just love watching Davis go to work inside. This is too easy for him.
Davis on the double team. Pass to Jackson. Here's Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Biyombo's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's James. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Up top, Biyombo. The 3 from Craig. Rebound, Anthony Davis. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Mr. Clutch. Craig with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Conchar.
Memphis foul. First personal foul.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Memphis also making a switch. Tillman's checked in for Jackson. Here's James. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Conchar. And a missed layup. Here's Mr. Clutch. Check by James. Releases. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Now, here is James. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah, wait, hold up, I had to wait for the glow up, God come through when he show up, hard times too, gotta show love, I had to move, checking the box and I'm cashing it too, wait, but I'm back on my cool, almost cool rap, but I'm back in the stew, now the kid can't stay silent.